Don't think anybody's here yet. Just going to play with my phone. This will be short and sweet if nobody shows up. Hey, everybody. Can you hear me all right? Hello. Hey, Bell Vlog. Just so you guys know, I have a monitor. Like, if I keep looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my monitor, because I can actually read it on the big screen versus my little laptop. So, hey. Hey, Arby. Hey, Jeremiah. Hello, the Bell Vlog. Yeah. Hello from Japan. How are you doing, Arby? It's good to see people are jumping in. Hello from the United States, where our spring is hit hard and my allergies are coming in strong at the worst time ever, when everybody's afraid to cough or sneeze or have a runny nose or itchy eyes. So yeah, it's hay fever season. The grass is green, the trees are blooming, and I have a scratchy throat, runny eyes, and itchy eyes. So you just woke up. Nice. It is. Thank you. Oh, it's just allergies. It's not too bad. It's just annoying. It's Monday night here, Arby. So yeah, it's Monday evening here. How's the future? How's things in the future? Hopefully better than they are right now, because it's yeah, getting old and sitting here in lockdown. Hey, Kid Wonders of Life of Wonder. I know, right? Well, I'm fortunate. We live on a farm, so actually was outside all weekend working on uncovering flower beds and raking up leaves, and we cut down some trees and stuff. So hence the allergies, the hay fever. That's from being outside all weekend, which is nice. It was pretty nice outside, but yeah, I mean, I hurt. It's like, that's not really the kind of outside that I wanted to do to enjoy the weekend, but it was better than nothing. Oh, Florida's awful. You guys get all kinds of, plus it's so humid down there. You get all that moldy dampness. So I know, right? I'm like, oh, I'm all itchy and scratchy. And then I'm like, my eyes itch. I'm like, oh, that's right. I was outside all weekend and it's just hay fever. So the fun of like, and all the trees are starting to produce, certain ones are producing pollen right now. So it's just like, yeah, hopefully I don't have the virus. Don't know where I would have gotten it, but you never know, I guess. Maybe it's blowing on the wind now. But yeah, I know, right? Well, I don't want to wear a mask outside if I got to wear a mask to go everywhere else in the world right now. Yeah, I've got masks out in the car. I got a mask here in the house. Washed a bunch of cloth masks, and I try to only go out once a week to get groceries. Try to avoid everything else. And then I have masks and I have gloves and hand sanitizer. And even though I'm wearing gloves, I'm sanitizing the gloves as I'm walking through the grocery store, getting groceries. I'm sanitizing the gloves. It's like every time you touch like a cooler to open it up, it's like I'm sanitizing. That's all you can do. Yeah, Mike. Hey, Michael. Thanks everybody for jumping in. Appreciate. Don't forget, you guys, can you give this live stream a thumbs up? Maybe we'll actually get some people in. We can make new friends. But yeah, I haven't live streamed in like almost a week, and I was busy. I was getting outside doing stuff, and I don't know, after being in the house like nonstop, it just felt good to kind of get away from the computer for a while. Get out of the house, get away from like the desk, and just get some vitamin sunshine and some fresh air. So, well, you guys are awesome. It's good to see everybody talking. I feel like I need to move this down to where I can like see it, but the problem is then I can't read it. Oh, that didn't work very well. Trying to figure out how to that doesn't work. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm messing with my computer. There we go. It looks better. I'm trying to make it so I don't feel like I'm looking too far away from the camera, but everything's goofy. I'll probably end up blowing up this. There we go. Well, I'm sorry I keep looking off to the side, you guys, but it's easier for me to read it on this screen than on this screen. I could try moving it and then just blowing it up, I guess. Let me try one more time. It's just a small laptop screen, and it's so far away from me when I do this. Let's see, do it like that. Okay, that's better. Now I can read it, I think. Another cell phone to read. Well, then I'm going to be like doing this the whole time, Herbie. I got it now. I just had to adjust the settings so I could actually read it. I don't use my laptop screen hardly ever when I'm working. I use my two big monitors. So it's on a smaller resolution than these ones are. Everything's so pushed so far back away from my keyboard and stuff. I just have to blow them up. So anyway, I did turn my ringer down on my cell phone in case somebody like calls, but yeah, I've got it, I think, on vibrate. It's the last thing that would sit here getting a phone call and be like, oops. So how are you guys doing? What's going on in the world? I feel like every day is the same. I wake up and I come down to the office and I sit at my office computer for like the whole entire day. And then I'm outside for a little while doing chores and things around the farm. And then I come in here at night and I sometimes don't really want to watch the TV because it's depressing. So then I come sit here and I mess around on the computer. I don't know. So let's do some shout outs. So you guys are. So Jeremiah, how are you doing, bud? You haven't said much. Are you still with us here? Maybe he's not back. Maybe he's not even here. So what do you guys do with your days to pass the days? No cars allowed. One walk per day. Well, man, I'd make that a long walk. That's really frustrating. Hey, Ihor, how you doing? Good to see you online, my friend. We're just whining about how we're all cooped up and getting kind of tired of it. And I've got seasonal allergies kicking up because it's spring. And I spent all weekend outside on the farm raking and cutting down trees and raking more. So all the pollen is making me a little itchy. How are things in Italy? You still in Italy? I assume you haven't gone anywhere. I assume you're stuck, kind of like everybody. We're stuck. 4 weeks. I'm trying to think of how long I've been on lockdown now. It feels like 4 or 5 lifetimes. It's got to be at least three full weeks. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the third. I've lost track. Yeah, breaking trees. Yeah, we cut some trees down. They needed to come down. We've been having to cut down a lot of trees over the years, and you kind of do a few here and there because it gets really, it's not a lot of fun. It's pretty dangerous, and then you got to deal with all the tree debris. So we're kind of plunking away at it. We've been cutting up trees for years. Gosh, six or so years ago, when we got hit by the tornado, we were cutting up trees all summer long, cutting and burning and shredding and mulching, and we kind of got sick of it after a while. But now we took down 4 huge ash trees last year. They were about 80 feet tall. There were 4 of them. And then the year before that, we took down 80 to 100 foot pine trees and a bunch of other little odds and end trees. And this one was an arborvitae that was probably 25 feet higher. It actually was really easy to cut down. It just took time. So Ihor, what's the news out of Italy? I was saying earlier, I kind of don't I don't like watching the news anymore. It's so depressing. It's just, I don't even want to see it. Motorbike and having heat wave in the UK since 4 years. Oh, wow. It's warm here, but not that warm. Tomorrow, we are supposed to see 70 degrees Fahrenheit and thunderstorms. So that'll be interesting. I'm not sure what that conversion is. Should we ask Google? Okay, Google. What is 70 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? 21, that would be 21 degrees Celsius, apparently, according to Google. Yeah. Thank you, Ganesh. You guys hit the thumbs up. Maybe we'll get a few more people in. So how are you guys doing? If you're on lockdown, are you making more videos, getting more creative, working on your channels? I thought I would, but I think the fact that I'm sitting at this desk during the week for like 40 some hours, was almost 43 hours last week. I think like just sitting here, I just don't even want to think about making content. So I've been actually, I had some old content that I was waiting for my monetization approval, which who knows when that'll come through now because of the virus, everything's kind of on hold. I've been publishing my older videos that I'd kind of been waiting. So I've been doing that. I still have a couple more to roll out. Actually, I've got one that I've been working on, and I guess I need to get a little bit better with that because I keep forgetting to finish it. So yeah, right, Michael. But if I sleep all day, then I'm up all night. And that's no fun either. Yeah, I've been trying to clean. I was actually about the 15 minutes before I went live here, I was vacuuming down in this whole area down here, and spent the day between working on the computer and doing laundry and cleaning. What do you do, right? Yeah, thank you, Ganesh. I have no idea. You know, I've been in review for like weeks and weeks and weeks. I think it's been over a month now. It is what it is. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna like suddenly make all this money when I'm monetized. I'll be lucky to make like 10 cents, you know. I mean, all the big channels, all like the big YouTubers, because everybody's on lockdown, everybody's watching all the big YouTubers and they're getting all the advertisers. So all us small creators are like, the advertisers don't have any interest in advertising on our channels when everybody is watching all the biggest YouTubers. So that's pretty depressing. It's hard to grow your channel. Yeah, so whatever. Yeah, YouTubers, we just gotta, yeah, Boris. Hopefully Boris is doing all right. Heard he's in the ICU. That's not cool. It's pretty sad that so many people are so sick. Oh, come on now. I get what he's saying, though. I was just reading the comments. So here in the United States, we've had like large members of the Republican Party were calling this whole virus a hoax, a big hoax made up by the Democratic Party. It's all a hoax, blah, blah, blah. And of course, they finally realized they couldn't keep calling it a hoax when it was taking over the whole world. So it's just frustrating. There's still people out there who are refusing to, you know, try to prevent the spread and are just doing their thing. And it's, you know, not helpful. What are you going to do? I guess they all get themselves sick, and those of us who are trying to stay, you know, locked down and safe just have to hunker it out and wait. It's, people do what people want to do. It's crazy. And I don't think people in America really want to be told that they have to follow, you know, the whole home orders thing. You get some people who are like, fine, I don't really want to die. And then you get people who are like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to go out and roll around in coronavirus. So I've been reading it on YouTube, you know, in a lot of videos. I've been reading about it on social media, obviously on the news. It's just, like I said, I don't even want to turn on the television anymore. It's so depressing. So it's frustrating. So, I don't know, Trevor. Yeah, Trevor Noah did it. He did an amazing video. He's done a couple really amazing videos. He had a great interview with Dr. Fauci who's kind of heading the whole U.S. response. He's trying to anyway. I think every time he takes 2 steps forward, the current administration sends him 3 feet backwards, but it's getting there. So yeah. That's sad, Michael. So everybody has to kind of agree to disagree. I just think it's terrible. It's sad. It's killing people. It's dividing people. I was kind of hoping that maybe the world could come together and find a solution for this and come together, and yet it still finds a way to divide people. It's kind of frustrating. I don't like conflict. I think some people really love conflict. People like to debate. People like to argue. I don't really like to argue. It's just exhausting. I don't know that it really, I guess in some instances, maybe it does good things, but I think on the greater scheme of things, arguing incessantly is just very unproductive. And all that negativity, I think, it's just not worth it. Really need America to come together with Canada, to come together with South Africa, to come together with Russia and the UK and Italy and France and Mexico and Peru and Australia and Japan and China. Everybody just needs to get the best scientific minds together and find some sort of treatment, vaccine, cure, something, some way to deal with this virus, to give people some hope, to get the world back into some sort of normalcy, get our lives back on track, get our economies, our lives, our families, get just things moving in the right direction again, instead of just kind of everybody not talking to everybody and being so unproductive. Oh, you guys. The fighting. So frustrating. All right, little timeout, guys. I don't like doing it, but I don't like fighting. I don't know what the fighting's all about, but come on. Let's just be positive. Less fighting. We're all kind of dealing with the same garbage right now, right? I mean, we're all stuck dealing with this crazy virus. It's annoying. What are you going to do? But I don't like the fighting. It's a big bummer. So, RB, you still hanging in there? There's a whole lot of jibber jabber. Okay, stop. Okay. You guys had to stop with the negativity, please. Okay, stop. We're gonna do a little timeout for everybody fighting. I don't know what's going on with Michael and Ihor, but the whole headbutting it's too much negativity, you guys. Just go walk out into your balcony or garden patio and just scream bloody murder for 30 seconds and cleanse yourself from the frustrations, and then try to think positive. I don't know. Thank you, RB. I put the 2 boys in timeout. Hopefully Ganesh is still here. I don't know. Anyway, too much fighting. Sorry, guys. It's upsetting. It's upsetting to see all that. But anyway, I guess I could go back and whine some more about YouTube taking forever to decide their monetization. Not that it's going to change really a whole lot. Probably all it'll do is frustrate me, but I popped in at my lunch hour. I popped in on a couple people's. Hey, Jamaican Queen K, thanks for popping in. I was just saying I popped in over my lunch hour today on a couple of live streams that some YouTubers were doing. I couldn't stay for very long, but it was nice to catch up with some people. I'm kind of surprised that I'm not finding more of my the channels I'm subscribed to. I'm not bumping into more people live streaming, such as we're doing right now. Other than it, I guess some people don't want to do it, but thanks for popping in, lady. Appreciate it. I'm trying to find my mouse here. I've got 3 screens going on here, so sometimes my mouse gets a little bit lost. Okay. There we go. I'm going to do a little tag in the comments here. If I can find some of my good emojis. Come on, YouTube, bring up the emojis. Boy, it's kind of slow. My connection is a little slow. You guys can hear me okay, though, right? It's not like horrid. Hopefully it's not horrible emojis. There we go. We'll use that one. So do a couple of tags in the comments. I can type. So let's see, what else did I do this weekend? I did a lot of landscape work, getting ready. You know what's going to happen is we're going to have to start mowing our yards now, and I have a lot of mowing to do. That'll be good. That'll get me away from like sitting in front of the TV or the computer, but it's crazy. Well, thank you, Jamaican Queen K, for jumping on Arby's channel. I'm sure she appreciates it. You're awesome. But I did my nails this weekend. Because what else do you have to do when you're sitting in the house 23 hours a day, right? I mean, I can't sit in front of the TV. I can't sit in front of my computer any more hours than I already do. There's only so much sleep that I can, although I really do enjoy sleeping. It is pretty nice to relax and get some sleep. But yeah, did my nails. Thrilling. There they are. They're sparkly. That looks weird. That's kind of crazy. Makes me look like my hands are huge. Sorry. I know. I'm just being goofy. So let's see what else is going on. Any news in the world? I can't say that I personally know too many more people that I've heard that have contracted it. I have some friends of friends who I know have contracted the virus. As far as I know, all the family kind of far and wide is doing well. We're all locked down, various stages of lockdown like everybody else. So thankful for that none of my friends and family are additionally so far having any issues, knock on wood. Yeah, it's a struggle. I still continue to be very thankful for being allowed to work from home and still being employed. Thank my lucky stars every day that I still have my job and I can work from home and not have to be exposed to the virus by going out and going into the workplace. So surprisingly, today was a very busy day. So I didn't get the stuff done I thought I was going to do today. I got distracted by a whole lot of other stuff that was going on, which is good because I got to get some stuff done tomorrow at work, and then I'm a little concerned that the week will be slow, but we'll see how it goes. I thought last week went by really fast, which is good. I'm hoping that somehow, does anybody understand why China is like back open and open for tourism and moving around? And did they create like a cure for this virus that they're not concerned and that their citizens are back out and about? I'm a little confused by all that when the rest of the world is seeing all these spikes and everybody's locked up. It looks like China's got everybody back out in the workforce and they're doing their thing. And so I am confused by how that works. Yeah, sorry to have to put you on mute, Ihor. It's just the fighting was got a little stressed out. I don't like people fighting. It's not fun. I just don't understand it. Why is it like, you're hearing about China's ramping up production of a whole bunch of stuff. I had on the television while I was down here working at my desk today, and I don't remember what news channel was on. They were interviewing, it was a German man. I believe he heads Nestle. I think it was the CEO for Nestle. He was talking about how Nestle's ramping production of some stuff that's bottled or manufactured or assembled or something in China. And he's like, yeah, it sounded like they were back in production in China. And, he just said it was going to take a while for his company to kind of get back up to full speed. But it sounded like the plants that worked on whatever Nestle products are produced in China were back open. So I don't understand how with such a huge population, how they're just, everything's back to normal. Unless they've got a cure that they're not sharing. I don't understand why they got through their 6 or 8 weeks or however many months of problems and now everything's just normal. I don't know. Maybe they have a cure and they just haven't told anybody. I know, I was just bickering. That's what I meant. Anyway, I'm confused by how that's going. I don't know. It's very strange to me. I realize that they had their wave of so many people that got it. And it's interesting to see the news, what China is, their government press is telling as far as their number of fatalities and people, tested, and versus like what the press and the world is kind of deduced as far as figuring out, like, what did they say? I was reading an article, or maybe it was a news thing I saw online, or it was on the television, but they were calculating how many people that they're assuming actually died in China versus what the government claims, because they were saying that all these known crematoriums were operating like 23 hours a day straight for X number of days, and they say it takes 1 hour to cremate a person. It takes an hour, and they're saying so that's 23 people per crematorium per day, and they were kind of doing the numbers, and they were thinking that like the number of fatalities in China was like monumentally larger than what was reported by the government. So that's really scary. So, hey Connor, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you online. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I don't know, Ihor. I'm not sure what the deal was with that. It was just getting to be a whole lot of stuff going on in chat, and I was like, okay. So Connor, I was just, I don't know, thinking out loud, wondering, questioning out loud, like, how is it China's kind of getting back to like normal in that country when they've, I don't know, and the rest of the world is, here we are all kind of stuck in our homes, unable to do anything. But I was saying that I saw something on the news, and I can't remember if it was like, if I read it online or if I saw a video, but they were, the press had kind of done some figuring. Oh, thank you, RBTV, for friending her. Let's see if she's still on. It's Jamaican Queen K. I was tagging you both. I can get my computer to do that. How they were looking at the number of crematoriums that were running, because they can tell. They can tell when the crematoriums are running. They can tell the number of deliveries that they're getting, which is unfortunately dead people. And then they say, it takes 1 hour to cremate one person. And so the number of crematoriums and going 23 hours a day, they did the exponential number, math, that it's still going on. And they were just saying that like the government claims it was a certain number of deaths with this virus, and they're thinking that it was way more than that, just judging by the amount of like funeral homes and crematoriums that have been overwhelmed. They're looking at like deliveries and all that horrifying stuff. So she's cute. Aw. Are you still there? Jamaican Queen K? RB, he isn't a friend of your channel. Well, and good morning, RB. So Connor, how you doing, my friend? Are you asleep? You gotta be. It's gotta be middle of the night. Or are you a night owl now? Are you a vampire and you're up all night and sleeping during the day? I used to do that all the time. I can't quite do that now because I have to be to work so early, but I tried doing that over the weekend. I kept staying up late, and now I'm paying for it because I'm like yawning. Oh, 1 o'clock. So you're in the future, Connor, or is anything better in the future? Because it's still Monday night here. Is the future any happier than my current state? Because it's not looking good. I'm all right. I actually got a little bit of a what do you call it? Immunoresponse from being outside all weekend. The old hay fever allergies are like, my eyes are itching. Yeah, the old springtime allergies. Everything is starting to pollinate, and good times. Spending the weekend outside and all that, and I was just scratching my eyes all weekend. But yeah, so hopefully I'm not dying of the coronavirus yet. Scary stuff. But hopefully it's just allergies. Cutting down trees and raking up nasty, gross leaves. Yeah. Did a little bit of burning. Not a lot. We don't do a whole lot of burning, but so. Oh, you're going to bed? Well, have a good night, Connor. Thanks for leaving it on. I'm not sure how long we'll be on. I was kind of hoping we could talk about YouTube channels, but we keep coming around and talking about this crazy virus. Trying to figure out how to continue growing my channel with YouTube kind of going in all these crazy directions right now with everybody kind of doing their thing. Where's my... so many of the big YouTubers are getting their audiences are just exponential right now because people are bored. I think you can only watch so much Netflix or Hulu for so long before you go looking for something else. And there's good content on YouTube. So how to stand out in the world of, 500 million or 1 billion YouTubers. So I see a lot of interesting stuff looking at like the trending. If I click on what's trending, they're talking about like home delivery of groceries. Let's see, creator on the rise. Ooh, the yacht guy official creator on the rise. So YouTube's called out some lucky guy who's got called out by YouTube and his channel is going crazy. I'm jealous. Hey, Senpai 007. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate. Welcome. I've been kind of half whining about YouTube and half whining about the virus and how it's changed life. Kind of trying to figure out how, thanks, Arby, how to get my little itty bitty slice of YouTube while everybody's on YouTube trying to create their channels. So, hey, Gio, welcome. Good morning to you. It's evening here. I've been asking everybody who's in on a Tuesday morning how the future is because it's Monday night here. You're in the future. I was kind of hoping you had good news. There was some miracle cure on Tuesday morning because it's only Monday night for me. But yeah, that just brings me back into whining and crying about the virus and how it's messing with our lives. But Patrick Bell sent you. Well, oh, Malaysia. Excellent. Well, thank you. Appreciate. I'm going to actually I got Got two screens on either side of my laptop here. I'm going to bring up your channel. So as creators, what are you guys taking this time that we're all kind of locked up? Are you taking time to work on certain things for your channel? I know I talked to another creator who was doing a lot of research on like keywords for his channel. I think that's a wonderful idea. You know, he was kind of looking up doing keyword research on Google and obviously on YouTube. Two eyes. Yeah, so I thought I was going to be like making all this amazing content, and I've been just kind of status quo. You know, I was thinking I was going to try to, you know, take my phone out and do some springtime content this weekend, but every time I went outside, I just got to work doing stuff. I was, you know, like I said, I was doing a lot of just cleanup of yard debris, preparing for, you know, spring that's arriving, cleaning up stuff, uncovering my gardens because my flowers are coming up, trying to just get that stuff going. And so, yeah, I got distracted by that and wasn't really making a lot of content. And I know it's supposed to rain tonight. Actually, before I started this stream, I kind of went out to check everything, make sure the building was locked up and everything, the house is locked up, and it smelled like rain. You know how it smells, like that smell, fresh smell? You can tell when it's going to rain. You can smell the rain on the wind. You could tell it's going to rain, and we're supposed to have thunderstorms tomorrow. I should check on I'll check on my phone. Potential for a little bit of rain tonight. I'm curious to see. Last time I looked at the radar, we weren't going to get a whole lot, but does it mean that something hasn't developed? Because it did some, yeah, there's nothing really on radar. But tomorrow, we're supposed to have thunderstorms, so maybe towards the end of the week, I can take my phone out with a like a good tripod. I think I had my really cool tripod that I used to take outside. I think it's still in my car. Take it out and go see the horses with you guys and kind of maybe show you guys some of the stuff I worked on, some of the projects, show you around the farm maybe. Might be kind of fun. Probably wouldn't be able to do it. I thought about doing something like that live. I think the problem with that is I think my poor cell phone battery would die after probably half hour of live streaming, but definitely could do that and upload the video. I'm wanting to do stuff outside all wintertime, but it's really hard to go out and videotape with it being so extremely cold because the battery on the camera stuff dies. Like my phone is usually what I use, and I just can't handle being exposed out to the extreme cold of our winter. So yeah, maybe I can start doing that now. It might be time to do that. I did a little bit last fall, a little bit of around the farm stuff, and kind of was mixed reviews. If you guys get a chance to check out, I started last fall. I thought I was going to create a series called like Farming 101. And I probably did, I think it was maybe 3 videos, maybe 4. But then kind of fall and winter, actually winter hit in a hurry in late fall. In October, we started getting all these huge, massive snowstorms, and I just kind of figured that was the end of my videotaping outside for a while. So maybe I'll have to look into doing more of that. How's the lighting, you guys? So I've got all the lights in the room are off. What I've got is my 2 monitors are like glaringly bright, and then I've got my 1 ring light. I feel like I'm just, I don't have it on that strong. I've got it on the softer light, which to me it feels softer. That's the blue light. See, that gives me a headache. Oh, optimistically cynical. That's more of a white light, which gives me a headache. So back to maybe I'll turn it down. Ooh, okay, I turned it down. So now it's just, it might be too much. The glare of these monitors. So anyway, So anyway, my rambling is basically, what are you guys doing? Are you creating a lot more content? Are you doing research? Are you watching like other content to get ideas? I want to do a collaboration with people. I think it would be a lot of fun to collab with other creators. But you know, so many people, we've got such different channels that it's, I feel like the common denominator right now is everybody's stuck at home because of this virus. That's kind of a, I don't know, it could be an interesting one. So anyway, I don't know. You guys think about doing any kind of collab? Let's see. All right, just checking out some YouTube stuff. Making sure I'm subscribed to some of you guys. Semperized, making sure that YouTube hadn't removed my subscription, because you know it does weird things like that. Have you guys noticed in your creator studio, your subscription thing going like up and down and up and down and up and down? Because you know, if you go into studio, you can click on, there's a card in there, you can click on it, it'll show you everybody who's subscribed to you and like the last, you could set the time thing. And of course, it's those who have their subscriptions public. But mine have been like all over the board. And I don't know if it's because YouTube is working out some bugs. Because it's obvious when I pick up a subscriber or two, but it's just been a little all over the board. And I've noticed that they've had a lot of bug glitches that they've been trying to supposedly work out. And I'm just wondering if it's that, or if it's just people who have their subscriptions who are private and it's just coming and goings in that regard. It's probably both. Hey, look at that. I just clicked on my other browser window. It's showing me that I am out doing a live subscription right now, or live stream. It's the first time it's done that, because I usually have trouble finding my own link. YouTube has been really weird to like be able to share my link with others. I've had trouble like finding it. YouTube has just been doing weird things lately. I think it's part of their bug glitches in the new studio. So messaging a friend. So anyway, just trying to figure out good ideas for new content as spring comes in. Also learning more, trying to take time to watch some of the videos that like YouTube, like the creator channel and stuff have put forth to kind of, I don't know, just to learn as much as I can about the process with them, because they keep changing things. So I'm just checking comments and looking at things in my studio, things we can maybe talk about. You guys keep an eye on your analytics. I think being a small creator, analytics are obviously really important, but also understanding all your analytics. And there's so much to the analytics that I think a lot of people don't understand. And I'm not entirely sure I fully understand everything, especially because they keep kind of changing some stuff in the studio. But for the most part, I don't think the analytics have changed too much. It's interesting to look at different time periods to see kind of how your views have changed, or your subscribership, your watch time, and then where people are watching from. Let's see, what is this telling me now? Recalibrated. Interesting. So in my YouTube studio, under my analytics on impressions, it says data, there's a triangle with an exclamation point in there, and it says, if you click on it, it says the data for impressions was recalibrated. Some shifts in metrics may occur around March 25th, 2020. So clearly they've done another bug, glitch, change, rollout, whatever. They did it back in March because they've messed with stuff. Let's see here. I'm just looking at different stuff. Traffic source. Hey, thanks for coming in here. data is amazing. I'm talking about some of the weird stuff YouTube is doing in the Creator Studio. They keep rolling out all these little changes. Like all these little bug fixes, or they roll out a new change and then they create a bug. It's been a little interesting to see how all the little weird things they're doing. I found a little error message in my analytics, and it said they did some glitch fix back in March, end of March. So let's see here. So I'm looking at my analytics. I'm on my channel. I'm not on any particular video. Obviously, you've got video analytics. You've got your channel analytics. So I'm actually really quite pleased to see that my traffic source, my #1 traffic source right now is an actual YouTube search, which is great. That's getting to be more organic views, more organic finds. A lot of my friends typing in my channel name to find me. I appreciate that. So then external would be like external video. It's probably, yeah, it's still processing, so it's not really telling me. So you got things external would be like your social media. I've got obviously, Twitter, or if you've got something on Instagram, or if you've got something on Facebook, anything like that, Messenger, whatever. So they consider them external. Come on, go back. Let's go back. There it goes. I'm finding that the studio is a little grumpy tonight. So it's nice to see, like I said, that YouTube, an actual YouTube search is at the top now. Video cards and annotations is at the bottom. The end screens is at the bottom. Channel pages, that's awesome. I'm getting some referrals there. Suggested videos is up there. Other YouTube. So I'm curious what they mean by other YouTube features. Let's go look. Okay, so that's YouTube shorteners, like kind of like when you shorten up YouTube remote and then offline. Interesting. But it always says that data is still processing. Of course it is. It should be processing every moment. All right. Studio is being really grumpy. I have to go back and start over again. Let's see here. Let's go back into Reach. So YouTube search, playlist, unknown, external. Still getting the most traffic from Facebook and Facebook Messenger. That's probably going to stay that way for quite a while, I would imagine. Let's see. It is neat to see. So I have done a number of videos talking about like my nutritional supplements that I get from Piping Rock, and I've done a number of Piping Rock videos. Speaking of that, I have my lavender here that I like to use. It's a de-stressor, and I think I've got like 3, 4, or 5 Piping Rock videos, and that's actually finding me a lot of traffic now. So, and it's funny is I actually have another Piping Rock box. I'm going to do another unboxing video because I just got that. So interesting things is my travel video to Gotland, Sweden. That one's got a lot of hits too. So, hey, Mo Latrice, thank you so much for coming in. I'm talking about analytics and channel, and I'm just yammering. So Sweden was awesome. I feel so fortunate to have gotten there, but now that nobody can travel anywhere right now. It was awesome. So, I mean, I don't feel like I got to see like a lot of Sweden. We flew in and out of Stockholm, and we definitely spent some time in Stockholm. It wasn't a lot of time, but we we got bussed into our hotel, and then even though we were like so totally jet lagged, I dragged the hubby out and made him walk around parts of Stockholm. We were probably out for a couple hours. And then went back, crashed, got up the following morning, and took another hour to just walk a little bit around Stockholm before we had to catch the bus to go down to the port. So, and then we didn't see anything when we came back off the cruise. But then, so we did spend a day, part of a day, on the island of Gotland, and that was beautiful. But we only saw the city of Visby, and I would have loved to have seen like tons more. I mean, I think you could probably spend days out on Gotland. It's a beautiful island. Just from everything I've seen, it's lovely. So, and I've got some Facebook friends who originated from there as well, and it's just such a beautiful area. I wish I could have spent some time there. Definitely, I could have said that about a lot of the places. Estonia, Finland. Would have loved to have spent more than the small amount of time we spent. So it's kind of cool. I mean, cruising was really cool because it definitely gave us some ideas on where we'd like to go back and visit. But it just kind of wakens you up to realize the fact that you kind of want to go everywhere in the world, because everywhere there's so many amazing places to visit. So, but let's see, chat. Wish haul. Oh, and then my wish. I did a bunch of wish openings and unboxing type videos end of last year when I was actually ordering off a Wish. So, and then my Visby, looks like my Visby Sweden video got some traffic. So I'm just looking at dialing into my, my analytics and taking a look at stuff. I'm kind of surprised the nature tint isn't in here, because that one seems to used to pull a lot, but yeah, there's one here. So the different videos got a lot of haul. So Mo, how are you doing? What are you doing with yourself these days? Hey, Heather. Thanks for coming in, ladies. Good to see you guys on chat. Just wondering what you all are up to. Trying to find, I'm just looking at my analytics and kind of grumbling a little bit because some of them seem to be a little goofy. But it looks like YouTube rolled out yet another update to whatever they're doing in the studio, and it's got things a little funky, but it's all right. Still no update from YouTube on the whole monetization, but I'm figuring, 2021, 2022, maybe they'll get around to reviewing it. I have no idea. It's kind of sad to just constantly saying that I'm still in progress with the review. I know, right? I am like, yeah. So exactly. And I should be making more content, but what I'm doing when if it's nice outside, I go outside. I am so sick of being stuck in the house that I just go outside and want some fresh air. It's like, okay, it was cooped up all winter because it was gross outside all winter because it was freezing darn cold. And now it's spring, and it's actually, we're getting green grass and the trees are budding, which is why I got my hay fever going. And then now that we're stuck being in the home all the time from this virus, it's like, if it's nice out, I just want to get outside when I have free moment, just get some fresh air, some sunlight. So anyway, I was trying to figure out, maybe Heather and Mo, you guys have any ideas on collaboration video ideas where some channels could collaborate? I think that might be kind of fun, but you don't know. I know, right, Mo? I figure next year or the year after, maybe we'll hear back from YouTube. It's like, there's no updates. You click the learn more, which is all it is lately, is telling you is how they're patrolling COVID videos, and I don't know. how they monetize COVID videos and how they're watching to make sure there's not a bunch of spam on there, which I noticed on social media, a number of people were posting videos to like ridiculous videos on YouTube about COVID that were very clearly false. And I'm like, why don't you just report these videos, you guys? Don't spread them around on social media. Like, just report them. It's not that hard. You just click on the little ... and report them for being false information. So, that stinks, Mo. Yeah, it's a little cold around here to be going into any kind of bodies of water, but that would be nice. I'm thinking it's chocolate time, you guys. So we have the usual, as long as I don't drop them. We've got dark chocolate Dove, and we've got dark chocolate and mint Dove. So which one? Which one, ladies and gentlemen, whomever all is on here still? Yeah, Heather. So I heard that people's monetization dollars were dropping. It's kind of depressing. So it's like, it sounds like the larger creators are getting all the views right now. And all the advertisers are flocking to them. So which one, you guys? I agree. Mint it is. I'm with you, Heather. Mint chocolate. My voice is all scratchy. My eyes are all itchy. Surprisingly, my nose doesn't run, but my eyes itch. That's hay fever. So hopefully it's not COVID. Maybe I'm dying. Who knows? Oh, you don't like the mint? Well, I still have a dark chocolate here. And I might have to just succumb to that because mint is really good right now, though. I'm going to chew on it a little. I'm looking at the updates from YouTube. Their news under YouTube help. It's not very helpful for what I'm looking for. I'm like, when are y'all going to get back to work and start reviewing channels? I mean, it really doesn't matter, but it kind of does. So, I don't know. Let's see, monetizing COVID content. Yeah, big deal. Basically no updates since April 1st or April 2nd. So let's see. You see under the monetization tab, see if there's anything. Oh, Heather, it's bad. I spent all weekend outside and I'm like, my eyes are, I just was like rubbing my eyes all weekend. And unfortunately, my throat is scratchy right now, but that for me happens all the time with just talking a lot. Doing these live streams, about an hour in, I start getting really like dry throat and have to kind of supplement with chocolate and water. But monetization, let's see if there's any updates. April 2nd. They're just talking about monetizing COVID content. So that's not what I want to know. YouTube partner program application reviews, as we already shared, we're taking steps needed to prioritize the health of our extended workforce, including reducing in-office, blah, 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 blah. It will likely take longer than 1 month to hear back about your application to the YouTube partner program. Yeah. So what used to take 2, 3, 4 days is now taking months or years. Mint, dark chocolate. Oh, Heather. So Heather, when you're talking about your monetization on your video, is that like the first week of release on your video, or what would it be? I know. I'd love to take honey because it's so good for the voice and the throat, but it would totally mess up ketosis. Too much chocolate and it'll mess up my ketosis, but it'll also make me kind of sick. But yeah, this is like frustrating. Whatever. Can't worry about it. YouTube's going to do what it's going to do. Okay, first 3 days. Ooh. What are you going to do with all that money that you got there? Heather, you're rich now. Right? Isn't that what everybody says? 10 cents. 10 cents a day you made. My phone's making weird noises. Sorry. Oh dear. I see somebody left a comment. $5. Woo! Heather, you're rich. Well, just want to say that I knew you before you became this really rich, famous YouTuber. That's all I'm saying. Remember me with your millions, Heather. Remember us as you make your YouTube millions. All us small YouTubers that are struggling to get monetized. I don't know. $5, man. You're rolling in the dough. You know, if you got that all out of the bank in pennies, you could roll around in all that change. Make a lot of weird noise, right? I know. I get you, Heather. The thing is, it's hard. You got to keep working at it, because the minute you get discouraged and you kind of stop working at it, you're done, right? I mean, if you're not, this is why, like, I was sitting on videos for a while and only like putting one out a week, because they're like, oh, when you finally qualify to monetize, it'll take 2, 3, 4 days. So hang on to your videos. They'll be fresh. They can monetize. Well, a month later, I'm still not monetized, and I got all this old content that I've been sitting on. So I've been releasing it because I'm like, why sit on it? It becomes irrelevant. So yeah, I think Connor's distracted right now, which I think we all are. But to be honest with you, I the changes from about a week ago, when I kind of made some decisions with YouTube and groups and things, I was just getting too stressed out. I couldn't do it. Between the stress at taking care of my extended family, taking care of my family, taking care of my job, and then trying to fulfill other outside obligations, it was too much. And I feel like, and I think you know what I'm talking about, Heather, with groups and things and YouTube, backing away from that, I feel like all this stress and strain has been lifted. Like, I feel like a huge weight off my shoulders, and that pressure of constantly having to like prove to people certain things. I just couldn't take it anymore. It would have been fine, I think, if life was normal right now, but because life is not normal, it was just kind of that last straw. What do they call it? The straw that broke the camel's back. It was just, and I'm sitting here in limbo land with YouTube, and it was like, okay, what do you do? Can you guys, if you haven't, can you guys give this a thumb up, by the way? So I don't know. Have you ever, Heather, done like a shared live stream where like you and another creator are live streaming together? I kind of want to try that. I know it requires some outside software. I think that would be kind of cool. We should do that. Could collab. I think you can do it free on certain. You've done it, right? You've done it. I know you've done it. I've watched one, but not on your channel. Okay, we should do it. I can't remember what the software is, but I'd be game for trying it. We'd have to plan it out, probably schedule it out like 1 or 2 days in advance to kind of let our followers know. Pick a topic or two, obviously, but I think it's more fun. I feel like an idiot just sitting here talking to you guys, and all I can do is read your comments. I think it would be a ton of fun since we can't interview anybody in person unless you're, 6 to 10 feet away from me. I feel like that would be kind of fun. Yeah, Patrick's channel. Well, I'm sure it's easy to find out. And I don't know, Gio, are you still in here? Or did you pop out? He knows all the good stuff. He was in here briefly. I think it would be kind of fun. I do. I think it would be kind of neat. It's a way to socialize. I feel like I said, I'm the only one talking, which is weird. I think, StreamYard, right? Share access. If we both do it, then we both get views. And I'm trying to find my pen in the dark. Oh, there it is. I gotta write this down real quick. Because don't you get like 6 free streams to host from StreamYard before you have to pay for the service? Although, I don't know. Maybe it would come to a point where paying for the service would be all right if you're getting a lot of views and a lot of participation. Especially monetized, right? It'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Would you ever want to do that, Heather? Share a stream? So now I'm going into the dark chocolate one because why not? Because why not? Because I'm stuck in quarantine and god darn it, I want some chocolate. Well, I think you just have to download StreamYard, grant it access to your channel, right? And I would assume both parties would need to. I guess we can do a little Googleaging. I like to call it Googleaging. StreamYard. We could do a collab. All right. I'm Googleaging the old StreamYard. Easiest way to create professional live streams. Blah, 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 blah. Frank Kern, marketer. Dude, it's a great app. Effortless. Dude. Let's see here. Oh, I totally want to do this. Let's do it. Okay. I'm looking. No downloads. Runs in Chrome and Firefox on your laptop or desktop. So it sounds like it's not even an extension, although I'd find that hard to believe. Works with Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and more. That's cool. So give me the deets. What's the dark and dirty on pricing is what I want to know. I went back to Google to find out pricing. And okay, here's the pricing. So they do have a free. You get 6 on-screen participants at one time. Yep. Screen sharing. So what's more in the basic, which is $20 a month? You get extra features as no StreamYard branding in your streams, unlimited streaming, logo, overlays, backgrounds, custom RTMP destinations. Oh, you can record 4 hours. 4 hours of recording. And then multi-stream, 2 destinations. Stream to 2 platforms at the same time. Oh, so you could stream to both YouTube and Facebook. That's interesting. So on the free plan, you can stream 20 hours per month. Well, it seems like every time I've come on and done this, we're on here for at least 3 hours. So 20 hours would be chewed up pretty quick for me. So Heather, do you know, like say I host and invite you and then I blow through my 20 hours, if you host and invite me, would I even be able to participate because I've blown through my 20 hours, or would it be on your 20 hours at that point? Kind of, or do we blow through our 20 hours at the same time? Haha, interesting. Well, I'm going to sign up because why not? Do it right now. Uh-oh, get login code. Ooh, fancy code. Yeah, I would think so too, but you know, it's the finer details they don't tell you, but whoa, come on. Woohoo. Getting my login code. That's cool. So we could blow through mine and then we could blow through yours. That's kind of fun. Welcome to StreamYard. Our mission is to make it super easy for you to create professional live streams. So you add your destination. Huh. All right. That's cool. I know. I'm being weird. Although I have to say, as a YouTube creator, you do kind of get used to talking to yourself and staring at a camera, right? I mean, isn't that what we do because we're creators? I have to say, I look back at the first couple of videos that I did, and it cracks me up because I'm all like, like super nervous, like, now I'm like, now I'm like, whatever, it's the freaking camera. Like, this is just funny because all I'm looking at is like this like white teeny weeny little like light on my laptop. So oh, that's kind of funny. Destinations, huh? Okay, so well, I'm gonna go and look at my account. Read the frequently asked questions about StreamYard. So I probably should bookmark this monster. How many people can I have? You can have 6 people in the stream. Up to 10 people can enter the broadcast studio, so you can swap people in and out. That's kind of cool. You can swap people. Hey, Irby, how you doing? Good morning. How's your weather, Irby? Texas hug. Yeah. Well, hug from my location, which I've never shared that on YouTube. So, hug from the central part of the United States. So, right. So, Arby, would you ever be interested in participating in a co live stream? I think that'd be kind of fun. Oop. I'm reading all about StreamYard. StreamYard works in the mobile browsers. You must host the broadcast from a laptop or desktop, but your guests can join in from their phone. That's interesting. You know, I was just looking at my analytics and I haven't seen anything. So let me go, let me go back to an old live stream because it's not going to give me the details on this one because I'm still live, but and see what I can find out on those. Let's look at, let's click on this one. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on, you guys. Oh, yeah. I knew it. I got my hay fever sneeze going on. Okay. So I opened up the analytics on my previous live stream. And let's go see what we can find out. I don't think I've ever seen. I think most of my stuff is either only registered as unknown, Philippines, or United States, which is interesting because like Connor's in the UK, Ihor is in Italy. So top country. Oh, it is. There is nothing. So top countries. So, well, it says since it's uploaded. So maybe the live streams don't. Yeah, right. It says nothing on here. It says 0%, but it says since uploaded. So I have a feeling that this doesn't, I shouldn't probably be looking at a live stream video because I don't know how many people that replay live stream videos. I really don't. So let me go back to one of my most recent ones. Thank you, Arby. We figure 2022, So let's see. Arby, did you watch my Kroger keto smoothie video? Because I'm going to look at the analytics on that one. I think you did. Oh, that one's trending kind of low. That's pretty funny. Well, let's see. Not enough geography data to show. So that one's not showing me anything. Well, that's annoying. Let's go back. So I still have 3 videos that I've uploaded that are still private videos that I still have to release. 1, 2, at least 3. Yeah, I'm down to 3. Analytics is fun. Yeah, they are. So let's see. Let's go back to... Oh, I'm going to go to my April Fool's one. That'll be a fun one. My prank, my flamingo one. Fake news is everywhere. Okay, so let's look at the audience on my flamingo video. Still says not enough geography data. So, yeah. Not enough views for them to bother gathering it. We'll go back to something a little bit older. Older video yet. Those are all too new. That one's private. Can't use that one. Try this one. Dark chocolate. Oh, she is. I am. So, Arby, I am eating dark chocolate. She's probably catching out. Arby, are you reading through the chat comments? Okay, so load up the audience information on this one. Chocolate is Mother Nature's #1 food group. Just says United States. So no, I would say the geography is not loading on any of this. Then again, I know they're rolling out all these changes to the studio. So I have to find a much older. You find something I put out in February. My coronavirus scare wish haul video was end of February. Had a lot of views. Not as many views as my Visby Sweden one, but okay. Yeah, it's only registering United States. This stuff's not registering outside of the United States. Heather, have you looked at your video analytics? Are you getting any sort of stats from outside the US? I'm not. So I think that's turned off right now in the studio. I think they're monkeying around in the studio, and I think they've got a lot of that turned off. My Visby one is got a huge number of views, so let me look at that one. See if I can. Oh, that one did. That one has details. So that one has a lot of views, more views from the Philippines than the United States, and then a little bit from the UK. So that's interesting. But we all know why. Your money is growing. Oh, so you mean I'm going to go through the stress, Heather, of waiting to see that I actually got approved for monetization, and then I'm going to go through the depressing stress of seeing if I get made more than like a penny. That's kind of sad. But I figure, what the heck. So I have 3 more videos to publish. My most recent one dropped today. I did a product unboxing. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to watch those. My piping rack, most recent one. So I probably will drop another video maybe Thursday. Like I said, I got 3 more that are unpublished. So, and I don't want them to get all out of date. That's the problem. So, Heather, have you actually gotten a check from YouTube for like 50 cents? Do one of those videos. My first YouTube check. It's 50 cents. I'm looking at comments and things. Yeah, I agree. You know what? I was burned out. It was just, you know, the original agreement in that situation was great, was fine. I had no problem doing it. I got into the groove. I could really provide a lot of assistance, but then it all then the agreement changed, and it wasn't changed by me. The agreement was never changed by me. Oh, $100. So like, you're telling me in 1,000 years from now, I might get a check? Oh, you gotta love it. Just looking at comments and things. Once that's the situation changed their end of the bargain, they're like, well, they kept changing their end of the bargain and the agreement, and that became very frustrating because it was, you know, just made things way more stressful, and I hated it. So I might have been able to deal with it if this whole virus thing wouldn't have like come screaming in, but adding the virus stress on top of all that. Anybody mind if I chew some gum to like, a little piece of gum to try to get my throat to relax a little? I don't know how people do public speaking for hours and hours on end. Like, I always end up after these live streams with like such a sore throat, and I'm always just using water. And it's not cold water. It's room temperature. So how long before you get to withdraw your $100, Heather? You're like $1 away, right? A whole $1 away. Well, I agree. Well, and then to be told not to publish any of my content, I'm like, well, that doesn't do my channel any good. It's frustrating. I get it, because it should have been a pretty quick thing, but unfortunately everything changed. So What are you going to do? So I'm looking at my analytics. I don't want to click on the revenue because that's just sad. No response on that. Audience. That's interesting. The bell notifications analytics is interesting. Woohoo! Only another 95 to go. Well, I've been watching your videos, Heather. Just got to start cranking out more videos. Easier said than done, right? I got bit by a freaking mosquito this weekend. I wouldn't even thought they were out. Did. We don't get mosquitoes around here this time of year ever, but it's been so unusually warm. I got chewed on. So it says, so you ever look at your notification analytics? So the bell, there's a little card in here. It's like subscriber bell notifications. Mine's at like 10, 12, 15%. Weird. Top countries, United States, and the Philippines, and the UAE, then the UK, and Canada. Surprised Japan's not in there. Let's see here. Canada, Qatar, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, and then Japan. I don't know if Arby's still in here, but Japan isn't even registering. So I don't know if she's got a VPN going on or what, but it's kind of wild. Have you ever, yeah, you need to do one every 3 days. Well, are you just too busy or are you just trying to come up with content? I gotta look at, I keep forgetting to finish this freaking video because I've been messing around with like addition add-ons in here. You ever done that? Made video and then like gotten so distracted you forgot you did the video, and then like 2 weeks later you're like, I gotta edit that video. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Going through my emails, looking at my comments. This stinks because I had all these ideas on people I wanted to interview, but you can't do any in-person interviewing. Huh. But we could use StreamYard. Definitely. That's an idea. I'm going to have to look into that. So Heather, you want to do a StreamYard co-hosted something or whatever live stream? I usually do too. It just depends on like, I have to do some if I have to do like a bunch of screen grabs to be able to like do the erasers to make my thumbnails, that's always a distraction. That's what distracted me on the last one. And then last week at work was just really, really busy. We're under deadline, and it was just incredibly stressful. I actually put in overtime last week, so I can't complain. I'm lucky enough to have a job right now, and I'm lucky enough to be allowed to work from home, and I was lucky enough to have overtime. So that was crazy. But yeah, I got hugely distracted. Plus, I've got all these other content I'm trying to like push out onto my channel before it gets like so old that it's useless. Yeah. Have you ever created new thumbnails? I don't know if you do a lot of thumbnails on yours. I guess sometimes they recommend you refresh your thumbnails like every 4 or longer days because it'll refresh your content in supposedly with the algorithm. I kind of feel like I need to try that for I don't know. I know. I can't. 3 hours is rough, right? And it's hard on me. I don't like, it just seems like about the time I'm ready to give up, I feel like there's all these people jump in on the live stream, and then I'm like, I'm sucked in for like 3 to 3.5 hours. And at the end of it, I'm like brain dead. I can hardly talk and I'm exhausted. So I think you're central time zone as well, right? Like I'm central time zone because is all of Texas in the central time zone? Because for me, you know, I'm working during the work week. It's easier for me to do stuff in the evenings. I started this one a little earlier. I did like 6:45, which is, I don't know, I had a couple more people pop in, but I don't know when are you usually free at night? We could try doing one end of this week maybe, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday or something. I don't know. I'm trying to con my friends into running. That's the other thing is I've been trying to get some running done after work because it helps with the stress. Me too. Same time. So we're on the same time zone. So yeah, maybe we could do one. What about Thursday night? You want to try it for something like Thursday? That'd be kind of fun. I don't know. How do you like, okay, so you know more about StreamYard. How does that work? So if I were to host it, cause like I set my, I premiere, whatever, preview, whatever, my live stream. Can you do that through StreamYard? Can you go in through StreamYard? Do you have to go like immediately live through StreamYard, or can you like set it to go in a couple days? I don't know how this works. I'm trying to see if they got any details on this. I don't know how this works. Stream to your own website? No. Guest instructions. Screen sharing? Trying to figure out how that works. Yeah. So would that mean that I would have to like, if I hosted it, I wonder if I could put it on, like put a placeholder, whatever you want to call it, on my channel. But then when it goes to be time to stream, I wonder if I can activate it through StreamYard. I don't know. I'm so confused. I think you have to use it to understand. Getting started. Well, I'm going to keep reading up on it. I bet if I did some looking around on YouTube, somebody's probably got a how to use StreamYard on YouTube video. They do. Look at that. They have a video tutorial series. Imagine that. There are no downloads. You don't need anything on the mic and the camera to get going. Launch Chrome and a supported browser. Sign up for StreamYard if you haven't. Connect your destination to stream. Create your broadcast and go live. So I think... I'll have to look at the tutorials. Well, let's touch base and maybe try to do something for like Thursday. We can chat on chat, on the face space chat. Because it's going to be confusing. I like to pretend that I'm a nerd, but I'm only about this much nerd, which is more nerd than the husband, but I don't know. I usually can figure stuff out. Not always, though. So let's see. This live stream has been 1 hour and 34 minutes. Oh my God, my mosquito thingies. Okay, hang on. I got to get my anti-itch cream stuff. I literally got chewed on by a mosquito this weekend, and it itches like mad. So right there. And it is itching like crazy. Do you guys have fire ants and all the little nasty, creepy crawlies where you live in Texas, Heather? I would imagine that's a big yes, but I don't know. I don't know how you guys can do with all the little creepy, crawly critters down there. Just scorpions down where you're at? And snakes and fire ants and tarantulas and... Ugh. Do you have all those little creepy crawlies? Social blade. Ugh. I'm not a big fan of the creepy crawly critters. Ugh. What's social blade? Oh, now I'm curious. You got it all. Of course you do. You're a YouTuber who's monetized. You're like a millionaire because you're monetized. Oh, like Australia? Oh, creepy, creepy. Oh, analytics. Cool. So you like this? Is this anything better than TubeBuddy? Because I've been using TubeBuddy and I've been using vidIQ, just the freebies. Oh, I want to know more about their video intros. Smart templates for all your YouTube channel. Oh, those are kind of cool. So do you recommend this? See, that just took me to place it. Intro maker for a logo reveal featuring content. Screen templates. Is this worth it? Yeah, I'm sure I rank like at the very, very, very bottom of the barrel. All these extensions. All right, let's try this. Let's search on me and see how horrifying this is. Checking your browser. Really? Yes, that is my channel. Yeah, I'm at the total bottom of the barrel. Wow. Oh, it's horrifying. Ooh, my estimated earnings are like 95 cents. Why does that not surprise me? Estimated yearly revenue, $11, between $11 and $182. Yeah. It's sad. It's kind of cool, the estimated earnings. It's sad, Heather. It's just, it's telling me what a like low YouTuber I am. Yeah. I don't have an F. My channel is not rated as an F, which is good. But I'm usually a better at school than what this thing is giving me a grade. So it's kind of sad. Oh, interesting. Monthly gain subscribers, yeah. It's kind of sad. I'm a C plus too. I'm also a C plus, Heather. I was never a C plus student. I was always usually at least a B, if not an A. Depended on the class. I was pretty heavy. It's just sad. Oh, so they show you just a little bit, and then they're like, if you want more, you need to subscribe. That's what they all say. Oh, that's sad. What it says about my Instagram. It's not going to like my Instagram because I've been pretty much ignoring my Instagram. Yeah. All right. Get the pen back out. Write this down. StreamYard, Social Blade. There's a million more I've looked at. C and F students except for English and biology. Sad thing is I finally figured out how to do school right my last about year and a half of college, which isn't sad, but it took a while to learn how to do college properly. So you've paid, did you pay then for this Social Blade thing? Let's see what it says. Membership pricing. Okay. This just kind of reminds me of like TubeBuddy. So many details. All right, I've lost there it is. Arby, you still hanging out here? I know Connor was on. I think he was sleeping. Geo had been on. I think he disappeared. All right, so I have 3 more videos to, what do I want to get? Which one do I want to do? Let's see. Do that one. All right, I'm going to schedule. I have 3 more videos. We're getting kind of old, man. I have to. So Heather, have you figured out when the best time to premiere a video is? I'm just going to like wing it. I know it's like a paid feature, I think, on TubeBuddy. Yeah, that's what I have. I've got that for vidIQ and TubeBuddy. They're extensions on Chrome, and they give me way more detail than they have. Like, they try to write over the top of each other. So, all right, where am I going? Scheduled. You do it at night, huh? Oh. All right. Let's see. So if we do a live stream on Thursday, are you thinking like 7:30 then? I know, right? Get Connor on. Connor's always asleep when it's nighttime for us because it's like the middle of the night for him. All right. Well, we'll talk in Messenger on the face space and figure it out. I don't want to do it too late because, you know, it's late. Plus you've got your kiddos to have sleep. Well, I figure maybe the earlier we stream, it would be a little earlier for him and not as hard for him to stay awake. You know? Oh my God, that's funny. I don't mean to laugh. You crack me up, girl. Crack me up. But you're right. He might. Got to do what girls got to do, right? Guys got to do what a guy's got to do, right? Yeah, let's do it. I think it's a great idea. I'm excited. All right, we'll plan that. So I'm thinking, let's see, I'm at 1 hour and 47 minutes. I am thinking that in about 13 minutes at the 2-hour mark, we can call this one good. The minute I say that, we get like 5 people that jump in. I end up having this like long stream, but you know, I would love to be done streaming before 9 o'clock at night. That would be amazing. Right? Connor will get all the ladies. I wonder what he's doing. Is he in his room or pretty much? I'm just not a late night person. Like I have to get up so early to go to work early and get my chores done. So I don't know. All right. I definitely need to like not. What is this thing doing? Having problems with YouTube. Yeah, he is. He's a sweetheart. Absolutely a sweetheart. Yeah. That'll be fun. We'll have to figure out what we're going to talk about. Probably just talk about something about YouTube or maybe about how miserable we are hanging out in our own homes for however many days we've been locked up. What do you want to talk about? We could get Connor on and we could talk about beauty secrets. Skincare and makeup and nails and hair care and all that. And then pull Connor in on the combo. Oh my God, that would be so funny. That would be comical. He'd probably be game for it. He's a pretty good guy. Connor, are you listening? We're talking about you, my friend. Uh, I have, so do you get the FabFitFun box? I get that one, and I think I have 3 starter boxes left. My friend messaged me. Do you watch the video where his gal pal put all his makeup on? Oh my God, I was dying. I was just dying laughing. It was so funny. It was so funny. Oh, I just do it because it's fun. It's kind of like Christmas. It's just this random stuff that you don't know what it is coming in the mail. I find it kind of fun. I don't know. I'm sure after a while, I also stuff that I won't use, I put aside for gifting and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. I think that's hilarious. Like that right now. I'm messing around on YouTube. Looking for people's keywords. Aha! Found some. Ugh. My eyes itch. All right, why is my TubeBuddy being such a crabby? All right, well, don't know what else we can talk about for the next few minutes. Oh, I know. I think it's kind of funny they limit you. I guess I see why, because I think people would probably put way too many in there, but usually I get like it's annoying. Trying to figure out why this isn't working. I don't think anything's working on my YouTube right now. I don't know why. Oh well. I see a lot of people don't actually use tags too, and I find that really weird. Like, why would you not do that? It's just bizarre. The interesting thing is that a lot of people that don't use tags are ranked very well in searches. So, how important are tags? Because like I've got vidIQ and TubeBuddy turned on, and like the top, I entered one of my search things, and the top videos don't have tags. Well, I think a lot of it is your descriptions. I think the algorithm searches descriptions for keywords. So I think it's kind of interesting. This is really frustrating me that this is not working the way it's supposed to be working. It's very annoying. Hey, piano tutorials, Cumbiamberto. Am I saying that right? It's a long word, and it's very late. But greetings, Californian. How are you doing on lockdown in California? Hope you're doing well. Somebody's calling me. To let her know I'd be off in a little bit. I know, right? So Heather and I were talking about doing a co-live stream together later this week. We might try that. I forget, you guys, if you haven't given this a thumbs up, I would totally appreciate you giving it the thumbs up. Yeah, it's this whole staying at home business is getting really old really fast. Throwing my gum out. It helped with my sore throat. Let me go back on here and do this. Man. Oops. Giving you a notice in the comments. Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter, yeah. Yeah. I'm also working. I'm very fortunate to be able to work from home, and I feel very fortunate that I'm still employed, for sure. Because crazy. But she's messaging me. A friend of mine is like, oh, I know somebody that's got the virus. I'm like, ugh. Anyway. Yeah, so we're talking about trying to live stream maybe Thursday evening. I'm not sure if you're available. Let's see, if you're in California, we're talking about sometime around 7 o'clock our time, which would be like, so we're talking 7:30ish, which would be for California like 5 or 5:30ish in the evening. So we are going to look into doing that. Hey, Amanda, will always love and support. How you doing? Welcome. Heather, see what I tell you at the 2-hour mark. Oh, well, Heather, I hope you're going to get good news in that regard. Ooh, oh, eyebrows. Nice. I got my brows done. Well, hopefully, Heather, you've got a source of income. That's scary. So, Amanda, of course, you immediately got my attention because I got mine done. So what was the process? Did you get a microblading, or did you get what they're calling the powder brow, like tattooing, or what I'm curious. New earrings. You were out and about. I cannot be out and about. Okay, she's calling me in 15. I got to run in a few minutes, guys. I'm going to have to bring this stream to an end, but I'm curious. So are you going to do a video on it, Amanda? Yeah, you're in Turkey? Okay. Rod lead bleeding. Oh. Did you do a video? Are you going to have a video on it? I'm curious. I know, Heather. I actually logged into my bank hoping that for some reason there would be a direct deposit in there, but I haven't seen anything. I did already file my 2019 taxes, so they have no excuse. So, LED. Oh, that is so cool. Did you do a video, Amanda? I want to know. I want to learn more. Did you video? I hope you videoed. That would be so cool to watch. LED. How do they do that with LED? That is a laser, but that's wild. So I got mine done. Loving it. Life is so much easier. I had like goofy brows. I had like no hair on one side and more hair on the other. And I know, hope so, Heather. Hope so. Not LED. Okay. That's how it looked. Pencil lead. Oh, that's weird. Pencil lead? Wow. Yeah, that's weird. Freaking me out. All right. Well, I'm curious, Amanda, did you do a video? Because now, like so curious and confused. I'm sure it's cheaper. I'm just a little scared. So here in the United States, it's graphite. Pencil lead is graphite. So I didn't. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. This wasn't too bad. So I feel like the microblading was maybe a little bit more painful, but this wasn't. I can't remember if she numbed me a little bit, but the microblading, I didn't get numbed. So that was a little. I have real sensitive eyes. And so it didn't, like, the pain didn't bother me so much as it made my eyes run, but wow. Well, did you do a before and after photo? Because those will be fun. Oh, I don't want to hear about Bunsen burners. Oh my God, you're freaking me out. Ah, that's giving me the heebie-jeebies, man. Okay. That sounds painful. Like, that sounds more painful than the microblading with no anesthetic. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my God, that's freaking me out. Okay. That freaked me out. I know, right? You know how long it's been since I had to think about graphite and pencils? I'm trying to look at your channel. There we go. Filter on. Yeah, but you gotta, make sure it's okay for. So why am I not finding you? So why can't I find your channel, Amanda? I hate YouTube. No, won't do it. Why won't I get? Ooh. Right. All right, guys. Well, I hate to do this because we're having a good conversation, but I gotta go to bed. I gotta work in the morning, you guys. So we're gonna come back. Heather and I are gonna come back. This will be entertaining. Thursday night. It's gonna be 5 o'clock-ish, 5 or 5:30 Pacific time, 7 or 7:30-ish Central time, 8 or 8:30-ish Eastern time for US. So about 2 hours prior to whatever time it is right now, Heather and I are going to make a very interesting attempt to, oh God, stop, Amanda, you're freaking me out. You got a rash? I think you're having an allergic reaction, darling. But we're going to do a co-live stream. Heather and I. So Amanda, will you join us for the co-live stream on Thursday? Whatever time it is where you're at right now, it would start about 2 to 3 hours prior to this. Probably 2-ish hours prior to this. We're going to try to do a co-live stream where you're going to see both of us on the screen. We're going to try it. It's 1 p.m. So, like, I don't know what you do. Yeah, it would be Thursday and it would be like 11-ish then your time. Maybe a little bit after that because I started this one a little early, but it's 1:27. Really, it's 8:50 here. That's weird. But if would love it if you join us. It's going to be our very first attempt to do like a co-stream together where you see both of us. So it's going to be kind of wild. So I'm pretty excited, and we're hoping to get one more creator in on it. We're hoping to get the beautiful Connor in on it as well. The wonderful, fabulous Connor, who's a good friend of ours. So in Latvia. Oh, okay. Cool. So I am going to go ahead and say thank you guys, but I got to go. I got to get some sleep because I got to work tomorrow, which I shouldn't complain that I got to work tomorrow. I'm very, very fortunate to be employed considering this coronavirus epidemic, pandemic thing. No complaints there. I am very appreciative of the fact that I can still earn money. So that's nice. And bye-bye. I kind of wondered. So she was a scammer. Okay. Hence the whole creepy eyebrow, grody, weird crap. All right, lady. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Heather, you, me, and Connor, and whomever else will chat about this and come up with a plan for Thursday. I'm excited to try this. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's something to do, right, while we're locked up in our homes. So have a good night, lady. Appreciate you for joining in. Thank you, guys, whoever else is on here. That was kind of entertaining, the creepy crawly about eyebrows. But all right, good night, Heather. Thanks. Bye, everybody who's still sitting here. Bye. Good night, Connor. Good night, Piano. Cumbia Umberto Tutoriales. Arby, if you're still on here, good evening or good morning, whatever it is. Gio, if you're on, thank you. Mo, if you're still on, thank you. But good night, you guys. Love y'all. See ya on the next video. Bye, guys.